Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Crypto Wealth. I love earning passive income. I love cryptocurrency. I believe that this is the forefront of financial technology. If you believe in cryptocurrency and you believe in the future of this technology and you love passive income, do me a favor and smash that like button. Let's get started. Today we're talking about Adamant Finance. I'm going to show you how I'm earning over $100, in fact more than $100 per day yield farming using Adamant Finance. Now it's important to understand nothing in this video should be considered financial advice. Adamant Finance is a newer platform. I don't even think they're a month old yet. So anything that is brand new can be risky. Cryptocurrency is a new technology. It can be risky. Yield farming is brand new space. Decentralized finance is brand new. All of this can be considered very high risk. If you're risk adverse, you probably should not watch the video. You definitely should not invest in this space, but you can watch what I'm doing. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing that in this video. Now, if you're not familiar with Adamant Finance, go back and look at my previous video that I actually recorded yesterday, but I released it earlier today. And in that video, I did more of a complete breakdown of explaining what Adamant Finance was, how a yield aggregator works, the difference in a yield aggregator and a yield farm, and all of that stuff. So that video should get you up to speed. And by the way, if you don't understand what yield farming is, hang on, I've got a great resource for you towards the end of the video I'm going to direct you to. So first thing, let's talk about what we're doing here. So on Adamant Finance, they have all these different yield farms, right? From QuickSwap to Cometh to SushiSwap to Elk to Polyzap to Kidai to Curve to Iron, right? So if you look at what I'm staked in right now, I'm going to show you a couple of different strategies you could use here. But I'm staked in these four farms here. All four of these farms are very high risk farms with very crazy high APYs. And again, if you don't understand, how in the world these APYs are so high, and if you're ever here like 6,000%, I should be earning X, Y, and Z every single day. It doesn't exactly work that way. You've got to have a better understanding of APYs versus APRs and yield farming. Again, stay tuned. I got a resource for you. So let's just take a look here. The token right now is at $59. It's went up in price since yesterday's video or previous video I recorded. It went down to as low as 51 or 52, just to give you some idea of how volatile it can be, and it's back up to 59, and this is near all-time highs from what I've seen. Now when you yield farm anything on here, you earn ADDI tokens. Now the truth is, part of my yield farming is less focused on the APY and more focused on that second number in that gray box, the ADDI rewards. I'm really focusing on getting ADDI rewards, and I'll show you why. The ADDI rewards allow me to earn Matic rewards, and it allows me to earn quick rewards. Okay, so I got to break this down to you. I broke this down in the last video, but I got to assume you don't understand how this works. So when you mine ADDI tokens, they're vested. Vested tokens stay vested for 3 months. You can't sell them. Or if you do sell them, you pay a 50% penalty. But when they're vested, they still earn rewards, the Matic rewards and the quick rewards. These rewards come from the fees that Adamant Finance charges, basically. For doing the auto compounding, which allows you to earn much higher APYs. You earn the same APRs as you would on another farm. ADDI passively and automatically compounds for you several times a day. You get a much higher APY. If you don't understand the difference in APY and APR, I have a video. I'll link it above. I did yesterday. You can watch that video. I'll put it down in the description for you as well. So that gives you a much higher APY. Plus, they compensate you in their ADDI token. Now, the benefit of holding the ADDI token is they charge a fee of 30%. It's a performance fee. What that means is the gains that you earn, the profits that you make for them compounding, they get 30%. But where does the 30% go? It gets distributed to token holders, the ADDI token holders. So what they're literally giving you here is not just a farming token. They're giving you a dividend token, essentially. And that dividend token, when you get that dividend token, it is considered vested. You can't sell it. But you do get quick rewards and you do get Matic rewards basically every second, every day, whatever, whenever they're earned. And you can withdraw these at any point in time, even if your tokens are vested. After 3 months, they're unvested. And at 3 months, you can choose to stake them. And if you stake them, basically you just continue to earn, but you can unstake them at any point in time. Or you can lock them. If you lock them, they're locked up again for 3 months. So you earn the same performance fees, and they're locked up. The fee earnings are the same, but you get this additional 900% in ADDI tokens. Where does this 900% come from? When your tokens are vested, you can choose to unstake them early. And if you do, you don't get 5.277 here. I would only get 2.63. I would pay an exit penalty of half, and I would get half. And which means I would also be earning half of these rewards. So there's a strong incentive to hold this token, So in the past 24 hours, I have 72 of these tokens. So just for fun, just to show you what I've earned an ROI. By the way, you can buy these tokens without even farming them. And when you buy them, they're not vested at all. They're only vested when you earn them from farming. They're basically new tokens that are minted. So 72.29. If I was to buy all of these now, and I did not buy all of these at $58, but we'll just say, I just want to kind of get an idea. So that's roughly 4,000. I did good because I put about $1,500 in these tokens. So that's basically $4,241. And let me write that down. Now watch this. I've got right now 1.8 Addy. So I've gotten $106 just in Addy tokens, not farming rewards, just in Addy tokens. This isn't counting these. This isn't counting here. This isn't counting. This is just buying the Addy token. It actually blows my mind. This is nuts. So if I were to buy these today, and of course these rewards aren't like daily. They're not necessarily consistent. It depends on who's basically claiming early in the penalties. But in crypto, 3 months is a lifetime. So I'll bet you anything people are dumping these tokens really, really quickly. And by the way, I've got like $6,000, $7,000 in farming tokens. And in the past 2 or 3 days, $160, $170 and just in Addy tokens. It's still not a bad return. But for buying the tokens and holding them and letting people unstake early, being able to collect those rewards, I'm making $106.16 a day. Times that by 30 days, $3,184. That's almost breaking even. $3,184. So if I bought the tokens today, move the decimal 2 places to the right, that's 75%. If these Addy rewards hold up, if they hold up throughout the month, a 75% return. That's incredible. Now, here's the reality. For me, it's actually 200% return because I actually bought these tokens on a pullback. I bought them in the low 40s and I bought them in the high 30s. And I'm probably buying some more. And honestly, I have a goal. I want to get to about 300 tokens. That's my goal. I don't know if this platform is going to be around in another 3 months. I don't know if it's going to be around in 6 months. That's just how it works in crypto. You just never know. But I'm going to go with it and hope that it is. By the way, I made $106 on Addy tokens. But right now, Matic is selling. I got 24 of those and it's selling for $1.43. This is daily earnings, passive daily earnings. You know, my channel is all about earning that passive income. So that was 24. I didn't catch that whole decimal there, but 24 times $1.43. That's another $34. So that would be 140 to plus 106, right? That's $140 total per day that I'm getting. Now get this. I'm getting $106 from the Addy that I bought here, but I've mined these Addy. So at $34 a day, let's see where that gets me. $34 a day. These are just for mining rewards, assuming that I'm not selling. If I'm selling, if I'm dumping the rewards and selling the tokens, then I'm going to get 2.6 times 58 over a 3-day period. But this was over, because I have not withdrawn these. This was over a 24-hour period. Just using the Matic rewards, it's $34 a day times 30 days. That's $1,000 in rewards. That's free Matic. Like, I mean, I can hold Matic tokens. A lot of people are calling for this Matic token to go up for $2, $3, $4, $5. But right now, and of course, my farms have went up in value. The auto compounding has been really working. I didn't have this much in there yesterday, and I'll show you kind of my strategy for the farms here in a minute in more details. But so far, let's just say let's say there's roughly 6,000, 7,000, and I'm only trying to do about 1,000 a month. It's not like this is necessarily going to go to zero or anything. Just in Matic rewards, I'm doing about $1,000 a month right now with $7,000. I mean, this is huge. I mean, most people in yield farming right now are not aware of this. This is by far the highest paying yield farm on the Polygon Matic ecosystem that I'm aware of anywhere. You got to watch this token. If the token tanks, the APYs go down a good bit. It's not a limited supply. They basically do it exactly like Pancake Swap, exactly like Bunny Swap. It's based on the per ETH performance fees. They've had audits. You can come look at their frequently asked questions in their documents. But here's my strategy. And then I got a resource for you on yield farming in general. So my entire strategy right now is based on, I told you, looking at APYs. But there's really three Addy rewards. But there's really 3 ways to do this. You can come over here and you can look at total stake. Now this is a really good one. If you want to kind of see what everybody else is doing and you kind of want to follow the crowd, you'll notice there's a lot in these iron pools. And you could argue that, I mean, it's iron stablecoins, but iron is a soft peg stablecoin. I got a video coming out on iron. It's really a bit of an experiment. The APY is high for a reason. In the world of 4,000% APYs, this might be one of the safest 4,000% APY, but that's not saying a whole lot. But I like this project myself. However, you can see there's a lot of people in Iron UDC. There's a lot of people in Iron UDC on the quick swap and sushi. But after that, it gets even more stable. You can see there's $10 million here in UDC DAI. And there's 8 million here, 7 million here. And you can kind of take this route if you wanted something that's probably going to be a little bit safer in most cases. Again, we're talking about safe in a high risk area. But if you like, sometimes people say, I want, show me a lower, more stable yield farm. Well, you can come do that here. 385% right here. And you're getting added rewards. Next up, you can look at APYs. You can go for the highest APY. Now, this is total degen stuff. The highest APY right here is 713%. This is 638%. Again, this is part of that Iron ecosystem. 21,000%, which, by the way, I don't do the PZAPs, and I'll tell you why. Notice the Addy rewards. There's no Addy tokens. I'm not interested if there's no Addy rewards. I just want to collect Addy tokens for now. I think it's Keymatic. Then we're back to Iron UDC, IQ Quick, whatever that is. I may look into it later. Key Quick as well. So that's one way. You can sort it by APYs and you make your decision that way. But the best thing to do, particularly if you're just getting into yield farming, is look for projects that are, oh, look at this. We're about to hit $60. Look at projects and yield farms with projects that you particularly like and want to support. I mean, that's what I would recommend. And if you want to learn more about yield farming, go ahead and watch our yield farming playlist. Thank you so much for watching. In that playlist, you're going to learn the difference in APYs and APRs, how to yield farm, what does yield farming mean, what you're actually doing, how to, what's the liquidity pool. You're going to understand all of that once you watch that short playlist. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Decentralized cryptocurrency equals freedom. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.